Boom, boom, this is Kenner. Welcome back to the channel. So, guys, so I wanted to try to, I'm trying to find another game here that I can set up to do a review on, and I wanted to do a review on a game that had been open for some time, just um, that was supposed to be popular. One of the games that was brought up was Fate, Grand Order, which I've got installed here. Um, This is a really bad game. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how bad this is. I've been playing it. I played it yesterday for about an hour and a half, and I'm playing it again for today about the same time. It's just really not seeing what's going on here. I mean, uh, first of all, I mean, the basics are, understandable here. What you're trying to do. Um, with the skilling here, but I mean, it just, it's extremely, it takes a really long time with the actual, um, because you have to do everything manually and choose the cards. The load time between screens is ridiculously long. I'm not sure if that's an emulator type problem. Um, but they, I assumed that when you created your account that this was the New Year's, that they would probably be having an event. Well, they are having an event, but you don't get anything from it. Like, they don't offer you a character or anything like that. I guess you get a 10 pull, and in that 10 pull, you might get, I got a 4 star, but apparently it's not a very good 4 star at that. And I got this other character, Urail. I guess she's supposed to be one of the good 3 stars, but there was in no way, shape, or form. They had several new characters out, but those and it sounded like, you can get these new characters. You have to pay. The gotcha on these, it's you have to pay to get these characters, and come to find out that apparently they don't give characters. You have to pay for everything. This game's a money sink, a really bad money sink. I'm really surprised it's actually been around for this long, and I mean, it's obviously a pretty good. It's going to be a sync because it's got all these popular characters from anime, and not just anime, but different characters from throughout history come back, in shape of heroes. So it has an extremely interesting storyline, but it's just really it's I'm just not seeing the point. Um, Apparently. The game's been like this ever since it came out. I guess it's uh, when it first came out, this is what it was, and they haven't updated it, so it's exactly the same as it was when it came out. Um, which it shows because the graphics are not very good. I mean, that scene was actually not too bad, but the graphics, yeah, they're just, games nowadays have much, much better graphics. So the graphics aren't very good, so it's definitely not appealing from that end. Um, the content, I mean, there's really no home screen here, as you can see here. Um, if I did not have this third character, which is a support character I'm pulling from somebody else, I would be getting totally owned. And I'm so because the characters, they don't give you anything. So this really, it's really a bad game. So definitely do not. This is definitely not a game that you want to take up if you're planning on having competing on a free to play platform. It's free to play, but it's most definitely not a free to win. It's just outdated. Um, it has the only thing it has going for it is the story. Um, and other than that, it has absolutely nothing going for it whatsoever. I Yeah, it's not a good game. So I normally try to play games for 7 days, just to try to let them sink. But when I after I'd finished playing it yesterday, I went ahead and looked to see if there was, if there was some type of something I was missing, that if I played it for a little bit longer, that it would change, and apparently it doesn't. I found several videos on people who were leaving the game because apparently it's a money sink. Um, because you can't, they don't give you the chance. You know how the gotcha games are. They're low. Okay, gotcha games have extremely low, pull rates for the good characters, which is it's normal. That's the way it is if you're going to play a gotcha game. But this goes beyond that apparently to the point where you know you they just don't. Everything you have to pay. If you want the good characters, you're going to buy those characters, and you're going to buy the paid the paid gems so that you can purchase it. So this is definitely not, as you can see, loading screens are going to be good. I'm not going to skip this story if any of you do actually play this, but yeah. So no, this is definitely not going to be in the lineup most assuredly, as it's just yeah not a good game at all. Um, so just to come out of here, this is the actual. See, this is the actual map. This is just flowing you through. It really makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It just bounces around. Um, there's like new free quests. I am not exactly sure what a new free quest would. Why is it? Do you have to pay for quests in the future, or something like that? So it's extremely. This apparently this terminal is the main screen. Um, See, here's the New Year's events that they were talking about. Um, this is what you get. You get these summon tickets, but you, but none of them are guaranteed for 5 star. Um, in the actual drawing, they've got this trial quest going on, but this trial quest is you're looking at level 50, so nobody can play this game, can participate in this event unless you're like level 50 to get some of these items here. So in the actual, you know, it's just the level 50. I mean, there's nothing here for a new player to do. So there's really, no player. I mean, the summon screen, um, if it comes up here, it's like I say, this game's very slow. As you see, these eligible SSR 5 servants guaranteed. Yeah, they're guaranteed, but you got to buy the Saint Courts to purchase them. So there's nothing, there's nothing here. This is, the standard banner that you pull on. Um, but you only get like 3 quarts, after you complete levels. And the rate on this is going to be extremely low. So there's no type of, uh, you know, this is not. I mean, this is just a standard. It's a character. I mean, I guess limited time. I guess it's a limited character. But apparently there's no way in the game to get them. This is the standard one here, um, right here. But I mean, this, it's just really bad. I mean, this is no event for the. This is definitely not. Not a an interesting game in any sense of the form. It's boring. I mean, really boring. I was actually quite surprised. I mean, I'd heard that the game had, was basically you grind. That's all it is. I assumed that was a little bit. I'm used to grinding. Grinding is something that you have to do in some of the the games like Azur Lane. You can consider that a grinding game. But you're getting guaranteed stuff in that. Destiny Child, you can consider that a grinding game as well. But of course, you get a lot of guaranteed stuff in that. It makes the grinding enjoyable. I've not stumbled across any type of auto function. I assume they have it, but I'm not exactly sure where it's at because it hasn't been mentioned. So I'm basically have to sit here running through these the things. And secondly, the summons are not summons for just players. They hate. It's one of my pet peeves is when they include. They don't. This is not. I'm not summoning a character. I have a chance to summon these essences too, which are like. I hate when they do that. That should be a separate banner. There should be a banner for characters, and then there should be a banner for essence. They should not be combined in the same banner. That's just not. That's just not good. Um, you know. So 3 stars. I got that one 4 star. I think that was. I guess for the creating the count, you must have got this. That must have been your trump. But so it's just really not a good game. I mean, I've started games with poor starts before, but they've always been an enjoyable experience. I just don't see this is just really a boring game. Um, uh, See here, like all these drawings, I'm getting essences. Um, Another thing I don't like is you're catered. Your level is catered to your how many members you can have in on your team is based on your level. As you earn enough mana to be able to put these enough into your team. So see, this is just a lot of all these characters seem to be the same from what I've been hearing. Yeah, so I watched a few videos on it last night just to see if I was missing something, and I'm not. But yeah, this is just graphically not entertaining for me whatsoever. It's slow, pedanting. The loading board does not make sense. Um, it's just not graphically enhancing it at all. This is definitely not a very attractive game. So I would definitely not install this game and start to focus on it unless you want to. I mean, if you got the money to spend, you can start buying up whenever they have a new character come out. You just purchase it. That's not what I'm looking for. As you can see, this is as you go up. This right here would be the only thing that a person like us could play, which would be the rank up quest, which is as you're ranking up. I assume that's a full-time quest. But no, the actual quests that are going on, the event, it's not for new players. You're gonna have to spend money to get maxed up quick so that you can start participating in these events. That's exactly what it is. Um, there's no event here per se. They just offered a new character, 2 new characters, and they put them so you have to pay for them, and then they just threw out a few levels. So no, not a good game. Very bad game. So definitely not something to install and play. So this is definitely this is probably. I mean, I've seen some bad games, but this is so far is probably the worst I've ever seen in terms of a free to play, free to win, enjoyment. This is not it. Slow, outdated graphics, outdated mode. Um, it's 2D. You know, it's just not attractive. I mean, unfortunately, it would be nice if they could make a Fate game because I enjoy the anime immensely. I've watched pretty much all the Fate series anime. Um, Enjoyed it immensely because it was really good. And I assume that's why it has such a big following and it's been around such long. But it's just really outdated. Um, I'm just surprised that watching some of the videos from years ago and it looked exactly like this. They really have not changed anything. So no, this is definitely yeah. Stay away from this game. So definitely not something you want to get involved in unless you want to drop a lot of money. So anyway, all right. So just wanted to give a quick review on that. Just let you know what I've been doing the past couple days. I'm still going to be doing my Azur Lane series. As you know, I dropped up the second video for the daily missions on that, and we're going to be doing some more videos on that on fleet formations so that you can get an idea of how to focus on and what to do if you want to build a nice fleet so you can be competitive in PvP. And just get in there because they're offering you some they got free drops for Belfast, one of their SR ships. They are pushing her out, and so if you log on now, you'll get her. So you might want to do that. Belfast is a build-only ship, so it's nice that they're giving us a build-only ship. You can get 85, 90% of the ships just playing through the story mode as normal, but there's a few ships that you have to build, but they always offer banners for them to build, and I've found the banners to be very friendly. but they're giving this one out for free. So yeah, give that a try. So again, fake grand order, outdated, um, money sink. So definitely not. It's free to play, but it is not free to enjoy and free to win. Okay, everyone. So it's Ken Rear, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Put a like on the video if you like it. Go ahead and click on the subscription channel if you want to subscribe and be notified whenever I drop a next video. This is Ken Rear, signing out.